vibes, triple vibes, triple vibes. 3 times is the best time. Listen, so right now, it's with pleasure to actually introduce new artists on the forefront of music, independently coming up in this game directly from Bushwick. Right, we got people from Bushwick in here doing their thing with music. So I'll let them introduce themselves. How you doing?
Hi, my name is 2K, also known as Kayla.
Turn mic on. There we go.
Hi,
Yeah,
my name is
there we go.
2K, also known as Kayla.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, we're from Bushwick. I'm also from Oakland, California. I have to throw that in there. And I'm from Crown Heights, so I gotta represent them too. But yeah, I'm a rapper, a dancer, makeup artist, hairstylist. I do it all. So
A woman of all trades.
yes,
Okay, okay, okay. And what you go by?
All right, I'm
I go by
Black Box.
2K.
2K.
Yes.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Okay, okay, 2K. All right, so we got 2K in the Triple Vibes building. And who does she have to the left of her?
She got OG Black Box.
Oh, Black Box.
Yeah, man, been in it a long time. I just ain't said nothing.
Okay, okay.
Now I'm about to step on everybody's faces.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Brooklyn's in the building.
So let's start this right now. The independent scene is really becoming like independent major overnight with all the digital. How y'all feel about that? Where you fit in, and how you getting your music out there?
You got something to say? Well, the energy is what it is.
Uh-huh.
The people gonna like you, they gonna love you, or they gonna hate you. Once it's out there, it's their judgment. I'm my biggest critic. So anything I do, I gotta hate it myself. So I love my extra haters. And they make sure that I push myself even further. So with all the energy that's out there now, I just take that, inhale it like I'm taking a pull, and when I breathe it out, I try to match it. Stay on top of the line. Forefronts is where we all gotta be there. We like horsemen in this game. I don't knock nobody, and I don't want nobody to knock me. So it's like, I love it. I love all of it, no matter what it is. I listen to Spanish music, Mexican music, Ecuadorian music, Cuban music, Russian music. I listen to it all. The UK music, trap music, the hood music. I listen to the hood itself. So
All that music influences your style and craft.
exactly
Okay.
for almost a long time, a lot of years, boy. Buried myself in it.
That's what's up. And how about you? Like, how you got your name? Let's start with that. Let's start with that question right
My
there.
name, okay.
Yeah.
I got the name 2K from college. So I went to Wesley College, which is in Dover, Delaware, which is pretty cool. And every time we would be like hanging out and stuff, we would be playing 2K, but I wouldn't be playing the game 2K. But everybody around me would be playing the NBA game 2K, and they would be like, "We want you to rap." So I just came up with that name because that's what it reminded me of. So.
Oh, so you were basically around the 2K, like the NBA 2K
Yeah, like
phase,
basketball players and
to where
stuff
they
all
heard the
time.
background
Yeah.
track, and you were like, "Yo, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do that one day." And
Facts.
all right, that's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's up.
Facts.
All right, so Bushwick is a rough, gritty neighborhood. I used to run a radio station over there too, ESP 51 on Graham Avenue. It was really nice. It was good. Studio right next to college. But the music now, it's translated to where it's every part of Brooklyn that's stomping or coming out with a new style. What does your style detail for the industry upcoming and with your new releases?
Okay, well, my style is more or less going towards like women, black women, all different diverse women across the world, um, going in the direction of making them know that they can feel safe in the street and like no matter what they've been through, like they're gonna be alright. As far as kids, like I just want them to stay motivated and not listen to just gun violence all the time. It has to be more of not gun violence all the time, but kids to be in a more positive mindset and they can listen to stuff about them like actually making it somewhere in the world and not, just making it to the corner store, like praying that I made it home, like type shit. So
Okay, all right. And you?
Me, I look at it like this: to each his own. You know what I mean? The world is built on a differential squad of people. It's not just one type. I mean, this guy right here looked to me like he about 1,000 pounds. He squeezed my two fingers and almost broke my knuckle. But
Oh
that don't mean.
man, mansion in the
Hold
building.
on, wait. That don't mean
Mansion
he a
in the
bad
building.
dude. He could be the teddy bear of the group. You know what I mean?
Nah, you
And
more
coming
than
through the
that.
door, it's like to get to know him is a better part of who he is
Yeah,
and who I am. For him to get to know me, it makes us 100. We never break down.
Speaking to Mike.
When you give those numbers, you start from the top. They say you fall before you crawl, you walk before you crawl. That's backwards. You crawl before you walk. Okay, yeah, but guess what? Regardless of what, you still got to be on the ground. So while we all on this one planet, our minds got to be set straight because we killing each other. We killing each other. Genocide without the pill. We got to put it in our people head that the better way to get to where we want to go is to understand where the characters in the music are pushing you.
Okay.
What thoughts is inside of it. And
So
that's what I build off of
so
straight thoughts.
you're in detail cultivating society on the way they move, or the way you actually move and came up, telling your life stories through your lyrics and the poetry that you put on paper.
I feel it. I see it as this. I could only be me. You.
Hmm.
So everything that I say into my music is just letting you know that there's an understanding in me that's better, and I want to know the understanding in you that's better. I walked into your studio and I'm amazed. You never been in mine. Right now, mine is in a box. I built the box. That's how I got my name. I built the box, and it wasn't my coffin. You get what I'm saying? In the hood, you don't survive to see a certain age. So my music is based on what it feels like to look back at these young people and say, yo, look, you doing something I've been doing for years, and you good at it. Which one you think you better at? Rapping, working, or the gun?
Who's been the biggest influence in your music career and the biggest role model in your regular life? And is it the same person?
The biggest influence in my career is everybody. Everybody, not just one. You ever heard of Baby Beatbox? You don't get that, but you love it after the years because you remember that. So everything that everybody do influenced me. I love it. It doesn't matter what it is. When I hear it, I catch a vibe to it. It's a bounce. Music is in my heart. It's in my soul. And the only way I can hear music is if the world come together and make a sound. So that's my energy. I built off that. The greater part of good is the greater part of me. And what's great about me is the people that surround me. So the family built me into music.
Right. When y'all talk about sounds and everything like that, I know that there's a lot of diversity and different type of styles in different areas of Brooklyn. What would your genre be, and what would you fit into, or do you feel you're versatile, and why?
Okay, so I feel that I'm versatile. I don't like to categorize myself in like one genre because I like all music. Like I enjoy all music. I feel like every sound gives you a different frequency depending on where what kind of genre you're playing. Like if you're playing pop, you're gonna feel a certain way. If you're playing hip hop, you're gonna feel a certain way. So I just feel like I can't really just pick, just one.
Okay.
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm a Virgo. We retarded. We just
Virgo
don't
too.
think in one lane, so I would have to say I'm versatile. Very, very. I don't just see one side of the field. I try to look at all of them. Everything has a different lane. And for every situation, there's the other side of the story. And I want to see both sides. So, yeah, I'm versatile.
Okay. First recording you did, do you remember off the top of the head, or was it was it something that you put out, or you redoing it now? Like
The first recording I did, it was for myself. My mom's had died, my cousin died, my uncles died, my grandfather died. You know, I went through, like, I was beat down into the dirt myself. And I wrote the song for me, but I actually said to myself, as I'm writing it, it's not just about me. It's about every person that goes through their trials and tribulations, you know, and I don't just feel it, I see it. You have to see somebody else in pain. That's how you know to pick them up. When a person down, you're like, yo, what's wrong, shorty? Pick your head up. It's not just about a pretty face or the hip and the thighs, you know. So I try to reach all aspects, but then, you know, there's the ghetto side of me to where you have to let these young dudes know that just because we old, we still about the street. And just because we've been there and done that, that don't mean that we want you to stay there, you know, because it was us that spoiled the root, and it's us that got to fix it. And every time you turn around, it's them that picks it up again. Where do we stop that book? You know, the trend of death ain't never going to stop. Why? Because nobody stops killing.
When you say dumb, do you mean like in general the way political organizations are situated towards minorities, or are you saying minorities are minorities with
See,
music, and is it influenced to where it's hip hop and crafted to where it's a negative?
I say it like this: state, government, city, borough. If you have something to do with the committee that's running this, you still got to look in the mirror and say, I'm still human. At the end of the day, your judgment that breaks a person down is the same judgment that picks a person up. So, you
So
know,
these situations, they influence your music, or like
It's-
everything that's written and basically like music
Influence-
wise towards your life, or life stories that you experienced through trials and tribulations and you had to actually
all
face
of
that.
it, all of it. It influences all of it, and it all goes into my music.
Okay. And as far as you, what was your first like your first single must have been like what, yesterday? Like I can't believe she went to college. Yo, Shy, you believe she went to college?
She looked
Like
like
she
she
looked
about
young.
8.
She looked like a junior high school kid. I was gonna ask for ID and everything like that, but I was like, nah, let me not do that. Like she said, she a rapper. Rappers nowadays, especially from Brooklyn, they might clap you.
Yeah.
So you know, like, nah, I don't want no static. Big drip. Listen. Yo, what I'm saying is, yeah. So, like, what was your first hit and everything like that? How did it come to be? What influenced the track itself?
Okay, so my first hit was Haters on Kingston. What influenced the track was basically like me growing up in like Crown Heights and having to deal with like the different people from like it's it's very diverse, but it's like at the same time it's rough around the edges. So you have to deal with the ups and downs of like being around the hood and like coming home and being safe at night and everything. So basically like I use that song to kind of explain how you could live in the hood and still be like focused on what you want to do. Like basically leaving the hood and making a better route for yourself so that way you can better yourself.
All right. So you from Brooklyn? You gang?
No, I don't.
But your music, what does it actually embody? Like, what type of content do you have in your bars and
so
stuff?
I don't only just rap, I sing too.
Oh, you sing. There we go. All right, so let's get the Apollo on here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. She sings as well. All right, so you make hooks, you just sing on tracks and melodies, harmonize what?
Yes. I make hooks, I sing on tracks, mostly work on my own music. I haven't really done too many features, only did like one feature, to be honest. Only did one feature, but that feature was pretty good. I'm sorry, can you repeat your other question?
If you harmonize, you know, like how you do everything, how you put it together. Like you're young and crafting your own talent with, you know, establishing a track. I wanted to know how you go from start? Do you go to the studio? Are you recording at a friend's house? What are you doing that embodies the making of a whole track as an artist?
Okay, so basically, like, I'm a Buddhist, so what I do is I go outside and I meditate, and I kind of just, like, visualize how I would be in my own music video right then and there, and how I'm going to be able to freestyle in front of people right then and there. So I practice, like, no matter where I'm at, like, if I'm in, like, Prospect Park or, like, Crown Heights, just I'll practice wherever I'm at, and that's how I get my lyrics written down, and that's how I get my visual side of my lyrics. So basically what I do is, like, I might be in Prospect Park and I might see somebody painting something and it might remind me of something I went through in my life. I'll throw the painting and my life situation in that lyric to make it, like, something that somebody wants to hear and actually believable, you know? So.
Okay. That's what's up. All right, so everything else that you do as far as music, where are you going with it now?
Well, right now, I'm trying to work on becoming a CEO of my own company. I want to be my own producer, my own manager. Also, I want to make sure that I get to California and I just pursue, like, what my dad didn't get a chance to pursue, which is he wanted to basically be a rapper and artist, but he stopped because he had kids. So what happens is I'm basically trying to continue his legacy and make sure he can make it out here in the field when he sees that I'm basically shining through him. Like.
Yeah. All right, so that's a good thing. You submitted 2 tracks to Triple Vibes Radio, which I heard one. It was definitely a snappy banger. It was one of those Brooklyn anthems that Shy likes, so he'll get to hear it. Also, I think you heard the track already. You haven't heard the track yet. Track is pretty it's pretty awesome, man. Got a nice kick to it. So we're gonna go into that first track. You want to introduce it?
Okay, so the first track going on is Haters on Kingston. This is 2K. Get ready to tune in. We're live. So.
Kayla.
Oh my God, what is this? LV?
Yeah.
Let's get it. Gang. 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 I got haters on Kingston. Finna give me a reason. Steady working on the scene. Always out, never greening. Smoking. Leaning. Steady Friday, you peeking. That's why niggas steady tweaking. Always tweaking, never tweeting. Always down for my niggas. Pop a down for my niggas. Catch you staring, get a hitter. See how quick I pull the trigger. Diamond actors with some kisses. She on Birkin, I'm with you. She my hitter, she my hitter. Hitter, hitter. Next on me with the long hair. Badass niggas gon' fit. Open Cali up here. He's down, niggas don't care. Getting birds off the Henny, yeah. She steady tryna get me Becky, yeah. Cashing out, don't let me, yeah. And then the niggas for a Fendi, yeah. They can count on drippy, yeah. She steady tryna get me my grippy, yeah. Service till it gets slippery, yeah. Daddy till it gets litty, yeah. Tapping in and out the bando. Tell my niggas I can't go. One for one, all those. Top a nigga like, oh no. Steady tryna fuck all the roads. I'm screaming out, yeah, dominoes. I'm a phony like, where to go? I'm trapping out in New Mexico. Okay.
Yeah, we are. I'm fine. I ain't some snappy track. When you made that? When you made that track like this?
This was back in 2015.
Oh yeah? And right now, what you doing with that track? That's the main question on a lot of artists, because they make some nice music and they put it inside the bag. And
Well, I'm hoping I can work with you and maybe we can fix the track together.
or with Mr. Dope Chef, I have to get the approval and the okay from somebody.
Okay.
Thing he holding the camera. But listen, at the end of the day, yeah, I'll be honored to work with you and stuff like that. Just send the stems and the Pro Tool session, and we'll do something. I had Shy, Black here, Shy. What you thought about that track, bro? Facts. We gonna do some work tonight and get a little freestyle session in for like a good half an hour. You know, I'm definitely gonna have Tony Mansh's opinion because he's up in here. You already know the Suge Knight of New York. That Jam repertoire, whole bunch of other different things that he's doing. YouTube. We have a show coming out January. You know, also shout out to Shaw Black. Shaw Black, he's radio programming like 10, 15 shows. So, you know, I definitely give him credit for that. And, you know, it's getting the independent artists lit and on. So, continue to use this platform, continue to do media press. You know, I'm sure that, you know, you're definitely going to get there with songs like that and tracks like that. I definitely want to hear you sing. Because if you rap like that, I'm wondering what her singing is. Serious. That's like that's a 180. You know how people say 360? That's a 180, like a complete turn the other way, like heaven and hell. Yo, bro, I want to hear like the other track. Is it a singing track?
No, it's not. But I could try to sing it for you if that's what you.
You know what? We're gonna do an acapella live and direct right now. So we're gonna lower the mic.
So
there you go. Let's hear something.
All right. Let me see. Pick a song. Alright.
Okay, no stage fright here. We live direct.
No, I'm
Streaming.
saying what song. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let me pick a song. Anybody give me a song? Artist? Anybody? Okay. Beyonce.
Oh, so this is a cover. I'm saying you have a song of your own?
Oh no, but I could.
Okay, let
try
me
to
hear the
sing.
notes with a Beyonce. What's a good Beyonce one? She got so many. No, I don't want to do it, bro. I want to hear the versatility. I'm gonna put this is live direct. Shy, calm it down.
So freestyle song.
Freestyle. All right.
Really? It's Shy. I'm getting it on. Can I hear something that's acapella right now? And yeah, let's get it.
All right.
Oh man.
I'm sorry. All right. So in love with you, I can see the truth. You got me feeling you. No, I can't believe that I can see the. Okay, that's all I got for now.
Okay. All right. We ain't gonna put you on the spot right there like that, but like
Right.
we just did. But this your first interview, so I mean, this your first interview?
On live TV, like a TV podcast.
Oh, most definitely. All right,
Yes,
so
facts.
first interview, it's okay. You understand? There's only 1.2 million people watching you right now.
Hi, I'm
Yeah, it's only the first, official video we really did as far as this type of situation interview and stuff like that. Just like the new basement and stuff. So,
Kayla. Facts.
don't worry. You started it off.
All right, cool.
The rap we love. The singing, I don't know right now. We questioning that right now. We questioning it.
Yeah,
I
you
will
gotta definitely
definitely
get more
play a
confident about
singing
it.
beat later. All right, but yeah. So what is it?
Black box.
Black box. All right. So let me ask you something. You riding planes? What you doing? Like, you know how they have the black box, right? And that shit always winds up coming out even and everything. Like,
Yeah. I mean, I'm just in it. Like, there's no closed doors, no more locked doors, as my boy said in the movie. You know what I mean? No more locked doors. Friday, I want them all open. I'm skinny. I'm skinny, bro. That means I haven't eaten in a long time, so I'm giving it to them. It's time to put the plate on the table. Let's eat up some steak.
All right. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna feel the vibes out, and we're gonna get to this session. Let's introduce this last track before we actually get off and get to this freestyle cipher. Shaw Black, kick that. Yeah, we out here. Yo, New York City is a good place to come up. Where's your next place you're gonna hit for your music?
California.
Cali? Why Cali?
I was born out there.
Well, I understand that, but why Cali is the question.
Honestly, I just love the vibe out there, so I just want to go out there and just like vibe with them on a whole nother level, like music wise. Like
In a music sense, they say go to Atlanta, Florida,
there
and
too.
then go to Cali.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand? If you do it in that order, let me tell you, with that little hyphy thing that you got going on, get a little dance for it, you lit.
Okay.
You lit, you lit, you
Walking
lit.
straight.
All right, facts.
We straight? What? Yeah, what are your inspirations? Yeah. Cricket.
Yeah.
Okay, my inspirations are basically to make my family proud, like my
Oh,
dad.
that's good. You see?
Yeah.
There we go. What
That's
else?
it. Like I just want to educate people around the world for things like anything that they don't know about themselves or their culture, and make sure like they finally get a chance to know more about it. And once they get a chance to know more about it, we can actually let everybody be free. So
Nice. That's what's up. And as far as like coming from that Brooklyn side, do you let 90s and 2000 music override the music of today and stay with that style? Or do you develop with this new age and go with the trend that's most popping? That's a deep question. I'm all right.
I'm actually the type of person that mixes it all up. You know what I mean? I hear hot music today, yesterday. I still got Big Daddy on my wall. You know, I still listen to the first Nas, as everybody would call it. You know, Redman, Fat Boys. I grew up around them dudes, so
Yo,
it's like that's
shout
how I
out,
go back.
shout out to Redman. We just did a video with him. Check it out. Redman and China Mac. Listen, this industry is really being dominated by independent artists that had that same type of focus.
Yeah.
But what makes you stand out more is gonna be what your trial and tribulation is towards that path that you take with the people you have around you in the music game.
Yeah, I mean, it's the energy, you know. Good energy keeps good things. Every day in my house, we freestyle and work on music. Not just me, her too, him too, cameraman too. We all sit in there and get our smoke on, get our drink on, and
Yeah.
enjoy 5 minutes of life. Even though some of them don't go home, but you know we enjoy that. So it's like every culture is a part of me. I'm not black. I'm multicolor.
You see, I like that right there because I hit on that a lot with different certain ethnicities. I don't believe there's such thing as race. You understand?
I
I
don't-
believe everybody bleeds blood. I believe where you grew up and stuff is your pigment color. Like everybody's translated into this media hype that's not real. But I like people who are open and aware because that's a conscious rapper right there. You understand that just said that. You don't have to say anything else beyond that, but like that's a conscious statement you just made. And that symbols an artist coming up and structuring a path, if you want to take that way, to, you know, make yourself go in levels and steps to benefit yourself and others around you with that type of knowledge. So, you know, salute.
Thanks. You know, they say the stairway to the greatest part of life is one that you gotta fall down and get back up and keep going. It's like an escalator that's going backwards. But what people don't realize is if you hop as far back as you go, you're still gaining a step. You know, every trial and tribulation that I've been through, it doesn't say that you haven't been through it too. I learned from you.
Yeah.
You know, you learn from me. We all, each one teach one. That's the best model that I can
I
say.
wish that motto was so true right now in the United States, and I'm going to say that on the air.
Listen, my mother once told me, don't go over there and mess with that dog. He's going to bite your finger. I went over there and messed with that dog. Guess what the dog did?
You
Bit my finger. That was a lesson learned right there. You know,
Learning experience.
Hard head make a soft ass. You know, and
True indeed. True indeed.
and I had one of the hardest heads on the planet. You know, so
Okay. Now, I know we don't have any of your music to play, but we definitely going to have you back probably next week,
definitely.
depending how we
definitely.
set this up. You know, we have another artist in here. You know,
Yeah,
what you go by?
D-Rock.
D-Rock.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
D-Rock.
D. Rockefeller. Okay. Oh, man, that's going to be a good interview.
Yeah,
D Rockefeller. I want to know how you got that Rockefeller name.
He's over here fly dude.
Oh
like,
man, that's a little too much. I'm like,
every time he come home, he
hit this to the right of me.
He take a step up. That's my bro right there. He definitely take a step up every time he go through a trial and tribulation. He breaks a new record in my eyes. So it's like where he go, I go. Where I go, he go. You know, we carry each other. That's how the whole team is. Everybody carry each other. There's no loose ends and no loose ties. We all got the same amount of rope to hang ourselves or to build a way out of the hole. So, yeah, you know what I mean? We put Tango Class, Jesse James, put all of them ruthless old time 70s and 60 killers together, and you got my squad. We Brooklyn all day, baby. It's New York.
Right. Oh, East New York. Okay.
This
Shout out to
New
everybody
York.
out there, you know.
I rep all barrels, all of them. I don't care which one it is. I walk in any barrel and never have to worry about looking over my shoulder. That's a good vibe. Most people in any barrel can't do that.
Yeah.
You know, so I respect and get respect and give respect right back. So it's the taste of the cake. That's what
True.
I want.
All right, so we're going to introduce this next track. All right, so name of this track, what is it?
It's called Mission.
Oh, before we start this track, where can they find you at?
Be Greedy 13 or anything. Yahoo, Gmail. You got Black Box on iCloud. You can reach me anywhere. You can call my cell phone, Facebook, same thing. Be Greedy 13.
Okay. And where can they reach you at, like on IG? You have IG?
Yeah.
Same thing?
Same thing. Be
Oh,
Greedy
that's lit.
13.
Facts. You can reach me at Oakland Girl with 2 L's _2K, and my Facebook name is Oakland K, Kai.
All right, okay, so let's introduce that next track. It's called Mission, right?
Yes, it's called Mission.
All right, so this is spicy. What genre?
No, it's more or less about, again, motivation, telling kids to just be like on a mission to do something positive with their life and not just sit around not doing anything. Like, make some money, you know, educate yourself, that type of stuff.
Shah, drop the shots on this.
2K we living, I'm on a mansion, I'm in the kitchen, cooking up dope we living, I don't take coke, I do not tote, I'm on a mission, I got the iron, you need to listen, fully respect me, or you gon' miss, and you ain't gang, niggas don't listen, I'm not playing, Kelly got drippin', drip so hard, niggas be trippin', I'm losing service, you cannot earn it, all this money, cash we burned it, chopping so hard, niggas stay serving, it's a 20, I got a purpose, losing control, missing no verses, drowning the hood, niggas concerned, then I gotta stay, all on my grind, I got a shot, new my kind, damn me so fine, I am not lying, spin on my rhyme, I don't got time, chasing a dime, bitch I am up, staying in line, no sleep at night, got dreams on my mind, universal complex, niggas can't take that, Einstein niggas can't make that,
Okay. That's what's up. Triple Vibes Radio, man. You know what it is. We about to get to that freestyle cipher. Check out the site, triplevibes.com. Triple Threat Thursday, 8 to 10. 11 to 12, we have unsigned independent artists. We have everything we're doing right now that's situated for the artists in the come up. Unsigned hype. Let's get it. We hearing this music in tune.
Triple Vibes. Down low for the road. One voice I done voice here. DJ Shop Block here. Loud evil. With the broad eagle.